and thank you for joining us today. We're excited to share our expansion plan to target 3 promising markets for our e-hailing services. Those markets being Egypt, Nigeria, and Kenya. These markets offer significant growth opportunities due to urbanization rates, increasing demand for convenient transportation, and high smartphone penetration. Our business model focuses on commission-based revenue, balancing competitive customer rates and attractive earnings for partner drivers. Tailored pricing and incentives will enhance our value proposition in new markets. Our expansion strategy includes thorough market analysis, strategic partnerships, and targeted marketing initiatives. We seek funding investment of $25 million structured as equity to support our growth. And with your support, we'll deliver exceptional experiences to riders and drivers, shaping the future of our transportation in these regions. Can we move to the next slide, please? So while Mzansi Go has done extremely well in South Africa, generating a user base of around 1 million users to date, we see new areas that we can expand to, and as mentioned, Egypt is one of them. We have analyzed the Egypt e-hailing market, and it's projected to grow roughly at 15% annually until 2028. And the factors driving this growth include increasing traffic congestion, rising preferences for car sharing services, and growing internet penetration. We aim to differentiate through superior customer service and personalized promotions to make a mark in competitive e-ride hailing market. Next slide, please. The next region is Nigeria, and with its large population and tech-savvy community and urban traffic congestion, make it an attractive market. Demand for e-hailing services is expected to grow significantly, and our strategy involves navigating local regulations, forming partnerships with businesses, and implementing a referral program, as well as exploring passenger motorcycles to offer diverse options to drivers and riders as opposed to simply cars. If we move on to the next slide, please. The final region that we see ourselves expanding into across the African continent is Kenya, and Kenya's rapid urbanization and high smartphone penetration present a massive opportunity for us. We'll leverage Kenya's favorable regulatory landscape and robust infrastructure to deliver competitive pricing and using regionalized marketing. Our excellent customer support will help to drive market penetration, and we hope to the transportation industry within Kenya. I will now hand over to my colleague, Lerato, and you can go to the next slide, please.
Thank you, Munir. I'm going to talk about targeting a different consumer and business market for our e-hailing app. Today, we'll explore the potential opportunities in 3 key African countries, namely Egypt, Nigeria, and Kenya. Let's start with Egypt. In the consumer market, we have identified 2 key segments. First, the youth market, which comprises tech-savvy and digitally engaged individuals with rising internet penetration and smartphone usage. This demographic is likely to embrace e-hailing services for their convenience and cost-effective transportation options. Second, urban commuters in cities like Cairo are seeking alternative transportation solutions to navigate through congested areas. Our app can cater to their need for efficient and reliable transportation, positioning itself as a valuable solution. Now, moving on to the business markets in Egypt, we can explore partnerships with existing ride-sharing companies to expand our customer base and create synergies. Additionally, collaborating with local businesses to provide transportation services for their employees or customers can increase brand visibility and attract potential customers. Next slide, Ashika. Now let's consider Nigeria. In the consumer market, we have a youthful population that is generally more tech-savvy and open to adopting new digital services. This makes them potential early adopters for our e-hailing app. Furthermore, Nigeria's growing middle class presents a large market of potential users who may be willing to adopt new technologies and services such as ours. For the business markets in Nigeria, forming partnerships with local transportation associations and businesses like hotels and airports can help gain credibility and foster relationships with key stakeholders in the transportation industry. Implementing targeted marketing companies and referral programs can also be effective strategies to drive adoption among potential customers. Next slide, Ashika. Now let's explore the opportunities in Kenya. In the consumer market, the tech-savvy urban youth in cities like Nairobi are likely to be early adopters of our e-hailing app, given the high smartphone penetration in the country. In addition, middle-income commuters in Nairobi seeking a safer and more efficient alternative to informal transport may find our app appealing. For the business market in Kenya, partnering with independent drivers and car owners can offer them additional income opportunities and leverage our platform's ease of use. Collaborating with local tech startups and entrepreneurs benefiting from Kenya's supportive regulatory environment can facilitate partnerships and further growth. In conclusion, by targeting this diverse consumer and business markets in Egypt, Nigeria, and Kenya, our e-hailing app can expand its reach and offer valuable transportation solutions to a wide range of users. Thank you. Ashika, you can take over.
Okay, defining a digital marketplace. So that's very much looking around the online platform and website where buyers and sellers can interact to conduct business interactions, business to consumer and business to business type of interactions. It's a virtual marketplace where various products and services can be sold. And instead of having physical stores, it provides a place for sellers to list their products and services where buyers can browse, compare, and purchase items online. Some of these examples of digital marketplaces are primarily our e-commerce platforms, looking at eBay, Amazon, Buy. The digital marketplace allows for easy accessibility and convenience and offers a larger selection of products compared to brick and mortar stores. Introduction of new products and services in a digital marketplace from an e-hailing perspective. There are several other products that can be offered on the e-hailing app. Some of them are delivery services where users can utilize the app and the delivery option to deliver packages or goods on demand to various customers. Secondly, we have food and grocery delivery. This is in collaborative partnerships with our retailers, some of our retailers like Woolworths, Pick and Pay, etc., where users can order online and use the e-hailing services to actually get the goods delivered to their door. The third option is local services, where you can book out local services based on your needs, like handyman services, plumbing services, cleaning services, etc. Mobile payment solutions, our fourth option, and that's looking at integrating into diverse payment solutions within the app, making it easy and seamless for customers to pay. And some of these service providers would be your MasterCards, your Visas, your contactless payment options. The fourth option is loyalty and rewards programs, where we encourage users to utilize the services, and whilst utilizing it, we give them rewards and discounts that they can store and collect and utilize it for future redemption. The last option is carpooling and ride sharing, and that is where users can utilize the users can utilize the option of being transported in groups. Thank you. Over to my colleague, Josefa.
Thanks, Ashika. So in terms of new digital revenue and commercial models, we hounded it down to basically 4 commercial models that we can work with. The first one being a subscription model. So the subscription model is based on the approach where users are offered the option of paying a monthly or annual fee for accessing the e-hailing app. So this will generate a stable and predictable revenue stream promoting company stability. So these are the next, we'll speak on the pros and cons which are expected from these commercial models. So for the first one that we touched on, the advantages would be a steady and predictable revenue, as we touched on. It will encourage customer loyalty and repeated usage. Potential to offer additional perks and subscribers. The 2 cons that we are predicting is that it may discourage price-sensitive users and those that are stingy. It will require a robust marketing strategy to attract and retain subscribers. Our next commercial model will be a commission model. Under this, the company charges a fee for each ride booked through the app. The revenue generated must align with the number that facilitated rides. However, the competition from other platforms may lower the commission rates. That is a predicted challenge. So the advantages that we see for this is that the revenue scales with the number of riders booked, or the number of rides booked. It aligns with the company's success with the driver's success, and can incentivize the drivers to prefer our e-hailing app over the competitors. Two of our cons that we are seeing is that competition from other platforms may lower the commission rates, potential resistance from other drivers who prefer lower rates that are given by other platforms. Our third model is advertising model. This revenue model is generated through advertising partnerships and sponsored content. The targeted ads are displayed within the app and in collaboration with the loyal businesses to promote products and services. The pros and cons that we envision or see or predict is additional revenue from advertising partnerships, which is our first advantage. A second one is it offers targeted and relevant ads to the users. And the third one would be potential for partnerships with local businesses to drive customer acquisitions. 3 of the cons that we predicted with that would be a risk of disrupting the user's experience with excessive ads, the need for careful implementation to avoid overwhelming the users, and resistance from the users who prefer ad-free experience. Our last one would be a premium service model. So this introduces premium service features to those users who can pay for the extras. It adds value to the user who's willing to pay more for an enhanced experience. And our first advantage would be additional revenue from the users that are willing to pay for this premium service, the opportunity to differentiate from competitors with this unique, what you call feature, and we can cater for different users segmented with the varying needs and budgets. And the 3 cons that we see with this is that limited accessibility for users who can't afford the premium services, the need for careful pricing and value proportion to justify the extra cost, and the risk of alienating users who prefer the basic experience. Next, Samkelo, please.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Mzansigo is a South African e-hailing app focusing on the ride from door to door only. But what made Mzansigo successful in South Africa? So the biggest contributor was understanding our customer need. With increasing traffic congestion in cities like Johannesburg and constant rise in petrol prices, there was a need for an affordable and a convenient e-hailing service business. South Africa also has a high crime rate, which therefore means people are constantly opting for services that will make them feel safe at all times. Mzansi Go addresses such issues by partnering with local taxi associations to prevent unhealthy competition and then to ensure large geographical location penetration. Drivers are employees and then they're not partners. So this strategy maximizes the sense of accountabilities from drivers, creates value for them by ensuring they receive employee benefits like your health insurance, and also ensures that their concerns are attended to, especially when it comes to taxi ride fees. The application is available 24/7, meaning clients who are working late are catered for. Clients who are coming from entertainment venues are also catered for safely. Safety measures. So there was an increase cases of rape, theft, and hijacking reported in South Africa. So this was due to weak vetting systems that are existing in our competitors' apps. Mzansi Go has installed safety buttons in drivers' vehicles. Safety buttons within an app for our clients to press should they feel unsafe. We have a tech team that is trained to attend to such alerts, and then they report them to authorities. Why are we looking to venture into other countries? Can I please have the next slide? Egypt. So according to the World Bank, Egypt's population is estimated at 98.42 million as of 2018. Regular means of transportation, such as personal vehicle and community services, can no longer serve the requirements of the country. There's an increasing need for e-hailing service providers, which is one of the reasons why we want to permeate the market in Egypt. Egypt has an existing e-hailing service companies, and with rising consumer preference for car sharing, working with other existing partners, working to partner with existing ride-sharing companies to increase customer base, create value employment through partnership with local tech companies who are going to ensure optimal function of the app. Since Egypt is a new market, we are permeating. So gaining competitive advantage is very important. Applying promotions to clients downloading the app for the first time is our strategy that we are planning to use to actually gain competitive advantage. Also, there's a high traffic congestion in cities. E-scooters are one of the strategies that we are willing to use to actually try and really use vehicles that release less carbon emission and to ensure faster delivery. Youth in Egypt is tech savvy, meaning they're inclined with technological developments. So for our marketing strategy, we're gonna use the youth to, especially content creators who can actually help pull a lot of potential clients. For maximum safety, the app will be operational using face recognition. Our drivers will be required to actually use their face recognitions whenever they're logging onto the app to ensure the safety and to ensure that the drivers that actually registered are the drivers who are driving our clients. Next slide. We plan to stay competitive in Kenya by using these strategies. Strategy number 1 is to partner with local drivers, not only to provide employment, but contribute to the local transportation ecosystem by providing a safe, reliable, and affordable mobility option. Also, our app will have a verification system where it would allow us to do comprehensive background checks, including verification of documents, licenses, and permits. So this will ensure that only qualified and trustworthy individuals are approved to drive our customers. And also we want to enhance customer safety by allowing our app, they're giving customers the ability to rate the rides and provide feedback about the drivers, and also be able to share trip details with friends and family, allowing for real-time GPS tracking. And also another strategy is our price model. So for convenient transportation, we have come to understand that in Kenya, our middle class are struggling, and most of them are using. So our app will allow customers to determine the prices for their own ride, giving them a fair chance to propose a fair price. So drivers have an option to accept the proposed price or decline. So this transparent and inclusive pricing model ensures a mutual beneficial agreement between passengers and drivers. Next slide. Nigeria. So we want to remain competitive in Nigeria by using these following strategies. We want to partner with local businesses like hotels to be the primary source of transportation for our esteemed guests. Nigeria, a city like Lagos, has become a tourist attraction zone. So in Nigeria, people from all walks of life are coming to visit. So our strategy is to have multilingual drivers who are going to be able to communicate in different languages. And also, the e-hailing business is very stagnant in Nigeria. So our strategy is to use aggressive marketing by using local content creators to actually market our business. In conclusion, technology has changed everything in our lives. The way we live, the way we travel, everything has undergone massive transformation, including the transportation company or industry. E-hailing apps have proven to be beneficial for both drivers and passengers by providing flexibility and convenience. We believe every country should have a safe and a convenient e-hailing app. Thank you.